give up. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.
strong words to kick things off from Joey Matthews, another competitor fresh to the independent circuit. Hermie Sadler bringing a lot of major attractions and major league competitors around the country for the first time. Joey Matthews in some familiar territory back in the new Alhambra Arena, taking on Sin Shi. Not the first time that these two have locked up, not even the first time in this venue, as 3PW, who promoted a series of events in Philadelphia a couple of years back, these two had one of the most, Joey Matthews in particular, had some of the most incredible matches in that company's history, including matches against Sin Shi, at the time known as Low-Key. So these two, Jeff Harris, very familiar with one another.
Oh, I'm telling you what a night here in Philadelphia, Brad. It just keeps getting better and better and better. And now we're here, we're almost to the main event, but I'm telling you what, this is a match that a lot of people, including myself, have been waiting to see. Joey Matthews against Sin Shi. So far, both being very cautious, locking it up again, fighting for some kind of advantage, any kind of advantage.
Interesting to note the appearance of both wrestlers. Sin Shi opting for a more traditional wrestling attired look. Joey Matthews, big kick to the sternum, despite shedding his hair and despite shedding his alter ego, still maintaining the look that brought him superstardom. Matthews still in great condition. Quite frankly, looks like $1 million. Matthews, a very interesting story, as he alluded to. One of the most hard-working guys in the sport, put years and years and years into traveling up and down the independent circuit before he got his major break, and now is back to his roots, looking to reestablish himself. Boy, Sin Shi hooks that arm in just a moment, in just a split second. Sin Shi hooks that arm and has Matthews in trouble.
Tell you what, that cross arm breaker, wow, Matthews standing up. If it wasn't in the ropes, I believe he would have tapped. I mean, he was tapping, it had to be in a lot of pain, bending that elbow back against the joint. Sin Shi, deadly. He's able to hook that cross arm breaker from all kinds of different directions. We've already seen how fast he is with his feet, landing some great kicks early in the bout. Now they're going to fight shoulder to shoulder, looking for some leverage. I don't know. Matthews, the way he's ripped up, I think I might have to give him the advantage in the strength contest.
Matthews definitely looks to have a little bit of a wider base, broader shoulders to work from. Gets the advantage and just slaps Sin Shi on the back, takes a snapshot.
Oh, talk about a snapshot. You hear that? I believe he might have split his chest open with that chop.
It rang like a gun blast throughout the arena, and Matthews, I dare say, has not been hit that hard in quite some time. Matthews taunting Sin Shi. I don't know about all that.
There's those kicks. Yeah, the kicks from Sin Shi. Gotta watch out for them, but a big punch will equalize things in a hurry.
Matthews, I think, a little bit more sound of what you might call traditional American wrestling. Sin Shi likes to integrate not only a lot of Japanese and lucha style wrestling, but a lot of MMA into his arsenal as well. Depending upon how the match goes, I almost think Matthews would be better suited to keep things on the mat, keep Sin Shi in holds, not try to duke it out with him, because Sin Shi, I've got to believe, is not only a better striker, but a quicker striker, faster on his feet, and I think he's going to get the better of a straight-up toe-to-toe contest like this.
Tell you what, Matthews needs to quit trying to return that chop, because Sin Shi is hitting him in every corner of this six-sided ring.
Say it again, Matthews needs to lock on a hold quick. Stop getting hit. Stop taking so many big shots from Sin Shi.
Well, Matthews was able to catch him with one, caught him sitting on that top rope. His balance was a little off, able to hit him and send him to the floor. And that one hit might have done more damage than all those that Senshi dropped on Matthews.
Matthews slips out to the floor. Right hook. We're trying to reseat Senshi for some of those strikes.
Drops a chop. The action going to stay. No, we're going to go back into the ring. It's the only place you're going to win the match. Matthews sizing him up. Definitely cautious in this match, which is probably a good thing. You never know. Senshi could be playing possum, just waiting for you to get close enough to hit you with one of those kicks.
I think earlier when Matthews got overzealous was when he was getting trapped in those corners and getting wailed on. Cautious might be the way to go. Beautiful delay before he dropped the suplex.
Matthews got a 2 count.
As we talked about earlier with Sanjay and Ruckus, neither man a stranger to this venue. Joey Matthews, at one point with his partner Christian York, were 2 of the men that Paul Heyman hoped to rebuild ECW around before that company went under. Senshi, in demand as much as anybody else on the independent circuit, has appeared in Philadelphia and in this venue for a number of different promotions. Both very well traveled. Matthews, gotta believe, has got quite a few years more experience. As Matthews spent years in the Carolinas and Virginia and Tennessee in the South on the independent circuit, Senshi has stayed predominantly based out of the Northeast for his career.
What a great move by Matthews there, taking that foot off the top rope. Senshi finding himself in a lot of trouble now. He might have stretched a hamstring there as well. He's going to hook him up for a superplex, Brad. He's got him.
All the way in. Senshi shows the pain on his face. Matthews looked like he might have stuck himself a little bit on the superplex also.
We came close to a 3 count there, and Matthews realized it. Knows he's got to take a little bit more fight out. He's got that headlock, that rear chin lock, clamping down on Senshi. Going to try to cut some of that blood flow down to his head, cut that oxygen level out of that brain, which is a great tactic if you can keep him on the mat.
I really believe that Matthews is going to find his best success going with this strategy. Strike for strike, I've seen Senshi knock people out, people bigger and more massive and harder hitting than Joey Matthews. Down on the mat in wrestling holds, keeping him grounded, wearing him down.
Senshi had to go to the ropes to get out of it. Just like you said, Brad, he had him back down on the ground, which is where you got to have somebody to make that move effective, and he grapevined the leg to keep him from standing back up, but he used the other free leg to make the rope get the break, and now Matthews going to drop some kicks into that midsection, take him back down to the mat, and lock on that headlock.
It looks almost as if, and I don't want to be presumptuous, but it looks almost as if Matthews is, I don't want to say too preoccupied, but definitely more preoccupied with this crowd here in Philadelphia than Senshi. Senshi looking all business as usual as soon as the bell sounded. Matthews, however, has taken numerous attempts to jaw with the fans, to wisecrack with the fans, to answer the derogatory chants brought to him by the fans. I almost think that this crowd has gotten under Matthews' skin, and it could potentially be a diversion, be a distraction as this match wears on. If Matthews is playing to the crowd at the wrong moment, point blank, Senshi could knock him out.
Speaking of knockouts, listen to those big chops he's dropping on Matthews' chest right now. Tell you what, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that.
Kobashi series of chops. Matthews trying to cover up. All those shots to the pectoralis will really affect your ability to throw punches and forearms and strikes yourself. It will also affect your ability to breathe and lift. Roundhouse kick to the side of the skull will affect your ability to function on any level.
Oh, he went for the Shining Wizard. Oh, what a comeback. Senshi missed, but he reverse, put it in reverse and dropped another big kick. Now off the ropes with a kick.
More or less boomeranged around, and the Wizard, big roundhouse. That was the roundhouse kick was the very move I was alluding to a little while ago that I have seen Senshi knock guys completely out, dead to the world, unconscious with.
And a double chop. And Matthews has got to fight his way out of this, or it's going to be a 3 count coming up soon. What a nice duck. He's trying to go for that German suplex, standing switch. Nice grapevine to the leg to prevent. Big elbow.
That was a great veteran move to hook the leg to grapevine it. Northern Lights hooks the leg with a bridge.
Just barely able to get out of that one. Matthews so close, you can see it in his paws right now. He can't believe that Senshi was able to kick out of that hold.
This is a really great match. It really is playing out like a classic traditional wrestler against a fighter. Oh, knee strike! Knee strike! Matthews just took 4 knee strikes to the head. He had to let Senshi go. He was trying to maintain the suplex, but he had to put Senshi down, or Senshi was just going to keep rocking him.
Going to go for that superplex again. And this is really human chess, Brad. Who will make the biggest mistake to leave the other one open to capture the pinfall? And that could have been it right there.
Senshi is poised on the top. He loves to come with the double stomp. He calls it the Warrior's way. Double stomp, got nothing, rolls through. Super kick, knocks the lights out of Senshi. You can see Senshi.
2-0, so close.
Boy, he was checking his teeth, making sure that nothing was cracked, broken, or dislodged.
I'm not so sure I didn't see a tooth fly out of the ring, Brad.
Senshi, maybe I take it back. Matthews shuts me up late in this contest by throwing, I think, the most devastating strike of the entire bout thus far.
Matthews going to try to hook him with a reverse and a 3 count.
Great defensive wrestling from Senshi. Jackknife the legs over. Matthews caught off guard. I think Matthews really thought that the super kick had put Low-Key's lights out more than it had. Senshi surprises him with the jackknife pin and picks up a victory here in Philadelphia at Hardcore War 2.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.